I'm Gail Miller from Aged Care Explained. Welcome to my Mythbuster series. Today we're going to bust aged care myth number 1, which is it's too early to register for My Aged Care. Perhaps it is, perhaps it isn't. If you're 65 or over, you need to be registered with My Aged Care, which is a federal government website. It's myagedcare.com. Just go onto the website and you can start to register. Now, if you have more luck than we did, you will get right through the process. Most people I know get to a certain point and then have to ring My Aged Care. That's exactly what happened with my husband. He's 69. I'm not old enough to register yet, but when Ron was registering, he needed some help. The lady on the other end was amazingly helpful, so we were really pleased with her service. One of the things that it's really important to do is register a family member or a trusted person, preferably someone who's not as old as you, as a third party. That way, if there's ever any inquiries that need to be made, perhaps because you're unwell or you just can't be bothered actually dealing with some of these things, that person can then ring on your behalf and they'll already be authorised in the My Aged Care system. So that's a really good thing to happen. When Ron was registering, he asked to register me as the third party. They then said, would you like your wife to be registered too? And he said, well, she's not 65. And they said, well, that's fine. While we've got you on the phone, why don't we register her? Then she too will have a client number for when she needs it. So we've both come away from that with our own client registration number. It's a really important number. So you need to put it somewhere safe, have it recorded, but also make sure that the person that's registered as third party has got a copy of it too. That's a very important number for all your communications with My Aged Care. If you're wanting to register for a specific type of help, they'll ask you a whole host of questions. Those questions will determine what sort of help they'll try and get for you, whether it would be in-home help, whether it would be looking for residential aged care, and they will send out the appropriate assessment team. So that's a process that would be really handy for everyone over the age of 65 to look into doing. It's much better to be prepared now, before there's a crisis, than to be dealing with this when the wheels have fallen off somewhere. I have this poster, don't wait till the wheels fall off. That, I think, is my catch cry, because it's a whole lot easier to make sensible decisions before a crisis, and one of those things is to register with My Aged Care. Stay tuned and we'll bust aged care myth number 2 very shortly.